Welcome back to G&K Outdoors.
Today we are going to be showing you how to make a fire and then also how to cook over the fire. And Gabe's gonna kind of prep some ingredients for that. And otherwise, we're gonna hopefully do our dub over the fire that we shot a couple weeks ago. And then also, I just picked up a couple steaks. We're gonna do that too.
So Kanaan picked up some New York strip and prime Angus ribeye steak. We're just gonna get it seasoned up. We're just gonna use a little bit of this, some more fancy salt, and just throw some black pepper on there. Usually we put something a little different on there, but we're just gonna keep it plain this time. I usually like doing this a while before we start grilling so it can just soak into the meat.
Sometimes if you're fancy, you can use like an olive oil or butter, melted butter as a briner too, just so it sticks better. But we usually just do it dry.
And you gotta make sure that you season both sides of the steak. Can't just do one side. It's fine if you go a little generous on the seasoning because most of the time a good amount falls off when you're cooking it over the fire.
Yeah, I'll load her up.
Now sprinkle some of this over it. All good. So now we're just gonna cut up some little yellow potatoes. We're probably just gonna cut them in half. I don't think we're gonna cut them in quarters. Then we have an onion we're gonna cut up, dice up, throw that in there. Then we're gonna sprinkle some of this in there. Some garlic powder, probably some black pepper and salt, and then probably some avocado oil with a little butter. All right, I'm gonna get it cut up now. So now we got all our little yellow potatoes cut up. Now we're gonna dice up some onions and throw that in there. Nice dull knife. I usually cut both ends off. Try to do it without taking my finger off. Usually peel back that first layer. Usually do one more after that. I just found it tastes better when you do that.
Are you crying yet?
Oh, my eyes are watering. I have a cut in my thumb too, and it's stinging pretty good. Now I'm just gonna cut a slice off. Not a professional at this, so see how it turns out. And I think we just start doing that, and you go back the other way with it, maybe. It might work better if I didn't. Oh, that does not work at all. That's diced up enough. You think?
Yeah, that's good.
I just dumped some parsley leaves in there. Now I'm gonna throw some pepper in there, some of that seasoned salt we put on the steaks earlier. Put a good amount of that on there. And then we're gonna throw some of this cracked pepper and lemon on there. Oh yeah, maybe a little generous on that one, but
It's always okay.
garlic powder. Pour some olive oil in there. I think that's enough.
Yep.
Put a lid on it, shake it around, throw it in a tinfoil pan, and we'll get the fire going. So we just got our potatoes shaken up, and they look pretty good.
You like to?
Now, one of my buddies taught me this when I was a lot younger. The way he does his morning doves, is he usually just sprinkles some brown sugar right on top of them. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. Maybe not a little bit of brown sugar, but you know, enough. Little cane sugar and molasses never hurt nobody.
No.
All right, we'll throw that on the plate and go get the fire going.
All right, while Gabe's cleaning up that mess, I'm gonna grab some of this wood, and yeah, I'll get in the fire pit and we'll hopefully get that food rolling pretty quick. So, all right, so here's the fire pit, and I'm kind of show you some ways we're gonna, or you can start a fire. One way is the log cabin, and I'll show you that quick. You can really go as high as you want. Just depends on the size of your wood, but all you do is you kind of stack it like that, and then let's go back and grab some more wood, and then you just kind of, oh my, then you kind of stack it up like that, and that's a good way to do it. And then I'll show you another one too. And then another way you can do it is you can kind of set one in the middle if you want to, or if you have more hands, you can kind of set it up easier. But that, if you make like a teepee, that works really well too. So I'll let you know which one we decide to use. So Gabe just poured a little bit of gas on there, and then
We'll let that soak for a little bit.
get it in the wood a little bit, and then we'll kind of start it up like that. And that's kind of the easy way to get a fire going. Gabe's gonna get this lit.
Maybe not.
Maybe. Bring in the big guns. Now that's how you do it. All right, so the fire is going pretty good now, and we're gonna get our steaks on there, and we wrapped the potatoes and stuff in tin foil, so we're gonna set that kind of on the side so it doesn't burn, and then we'll get that a good sear, and then probably move the steaks off to the side to finish cooking. So, oh yeah, and also about the doves too. Those will cook. That'll be your appetizer.
Yeah. Those will fry up pretty quick.
So, give them a nice little flip.
Ooh, those devs are
Cooking up. Got all the fat.
nice little char on there. Never hurt nobody.
Also be done pretty quick.
Yeah.
Gonna give him another flip. Oh yeah.
I think our doves are done.
I think so too. Oh yeah.
Grab the plate quick.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty, we're gonna give our honest review on these bad boys. So
They got a little charred up, but fine. Oh, okay. I did cook them, say maybe a little long,
mm-hmm.
but they're surprisingly juicy.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're done all the way.
And taste the brown sugar.
Mm-hmm. I think that's probably what charred the most.
Brown sugar.
Alrighty, here's the spread. We got potatoes, steak. You got it split up because I forgot a plate. How they taste? Hot.
Really hot, but very good.
That's good. The fat on the steaks got nice and caramelized. I mean, it's just fixed. Yeah, nice and pink in the middle. Check that out.
Thank you for tuning in to G&K Outdoors.
If you like what you see today, please tune back in, like and subscribe.